What's going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to talk about day 12 of the Beginner Home Workouts Challenge. Hopefully you're there. If not, get back to the day that you're supposed to. Guys, welcome back. Thank you so much. Hopefully your legs feel okay and you really enjoyed that tempo or that control squat, and hopefully it helped you and maybe a little bit sore, maybe a little bit sore. Maybe you progressed a little bit, and that's okay and that's good. But today we are going to go into a little bit more hip, upper body. So get that warm up in as usual. Make sure you get some good planks, okay? But we're going to do something a little different to warm up. And all we're going to do is add two movements. We're going to go into what we call handcuffs. Okay, now you can do this laying down on your stomach or just standing up. From here, all I'm going to do is I'm going to go from behind my head here. Now all I'm going to do is reach behind and then like I'm getting handcuffed. Not that I ever been here, not that I've ever belong here, but this is kind of what I think it is. So here up top and then handcuff behind head. So behind the head, big reach, and then here. Getting some nice shoulder mobility, reaching wide fingers. Okay, don't come here. Bang. I want wide fingers, open up the fingers, stretch them out. And we're going to get 10 reps. Bang. 10 reps. After that, we're going to go into called reverse flies, or kind of like a pull apart. It's reverse flies, or crows is what they would call it. So from here, I'm going to push my butt back, hold that RDL position. My palms are facing away from me, and I'm going to bring my thumbs towards the ceiling. Tuck the chin. Here's the big mistake. Don't pull with the neck. I want to tuck my chin in, get a nice neutral spine, and now I'm going to pinch the shoulder blades together. And hit some crows for 10 reps. Bang. All right, this will really get that subscap and this upper back area warmed up and good. Not only that, it makes you feel some popping. Like, it's not ranges that you really get into every day. But again, if you do feel pain, please get out of it. Let me know so I could change up the exercise for you guys next time. But we're going to go handcuffs 10 times. That's 1. Every time it goes back to the head, reach. That's 2. We're going to do that 10. After that, nice reverse flies, or what they would call crows, for 10. And we're going to go into 2 total sets. Let's get ready for those push-ups. Again, hands down, good control. Find your bench, box, counter. Let's get into that sub-max, okay? I want to reinforce something here today, because some of you guys might be getting stronger and or getting to a rush. When you're coming down, make sure those elbows stay at 45 degrees or even tighter, okay? Don't let them get lazy. I don't want them out here, elbows here. I always reference, if I was going to push a refrigerator across my kitchen, I'm not going to push it this way. There's no power behind me. There's no strength behind me. I can't get this engaged. The only way that could happen is my elbows are in, I'm elevated, and now I can push correctly using my lats, all right? So get those push-ups in. You're going to get a sub-max. Hopefully you have increased your sub-max count. So if you used to get 10, hopefully you're getting 12. If you're hitting 15, go a little bit lower and let's test it out, okay? So we got 4 total sets of push-ups. Take your time in between. Give yourself enough rest, even a minute in between, so you have that proper strength to get into really quality push-ups rather than just rushing it. Because when you're tired and fatigued, your form breaks. Make sure form is key. That's why I left it by itself, and making sure that you guys can focus on this one movement. Once you're done with 4 sets, take a nice break, and we're going to move into that second part. All right, guys, for the second part, we're going to go into 2 movements here. We're going to go into that hip hinge. So again, feet are going to be hip width, right? Not shoulder width. All I'm going to do is cut at the hip, butt back, and then stand back up. So I'm hip hinging here, butt back, heels down, big toe in the floor. And then I'm really aggressively standing as tall as I can, squeeze my glutes. 15 reps. When you are done, you're going to go into those bent over rows. Again, if you have a belt, bar, band, you can add some tension by holding onto it, right? Thumbs are away, or palms are away from us, and I'm pulling up and back, and I'm going to get 20 reps here, 2-0. Again, if you can't get 20 reps without back pain, be careful coming up and get out of it. You go into Karate Kid stance, and you go into your row just like this instead, right? I know this looks weird, but at the same time, I'm getting some good glute activation. I'm keeping my hamstrings still fired up, right? No one's watching you. Nobody. Maybe your child is laughing at you, but that's about it, right? Maybe your husband's taking pictures too, or your wife, I'm not sure. But make sure you hold this, tension, squeeze, and you can do it that way as well. Either one works fine for me. You're going to go into 3 total sets. Let's go into hip hinges for 15. After that, you're going to go into those rows or arm rows for 20 reps. Take a nice break and repeat for 3 total sets. All right, guys, last part, we're gonna go down to the ground, work on that core, not even the core, we're just gonna work on some abs, right? Get that burn that we want. At the same time, we're gonna get those glutes fired up as well. So it does count as your core because that is your core. Anything from your chest all the way down to your knees, that counts as your core. Don't forget, it's not just what you see in the mirror, it's a lot of what you don't see in the mirror. So we're gonna go basic crunches, down on the ground, make sure you press the lower back in, feel the burn, then right back up. Okay, again, it doesn't have to go up. You don't have to wring your neck and get as high as you can. You don't have to kiss your knees. You just have to push your lower back down, get those muscles stimulated, and then release. We're gonna go for 20 reps. After that, we're gonna go down on the ground, feet flat on the ground. We're gonna go glute bridges. Now, if you want to change up the glute bridges and try something out, you can point your toes up. Just drive your heels into the floor. Everyone's a little bit different, so kind of for me on the day, it depends. So sometimes my feet are flat, I could feel more extension, I could feel more burning inside my glutes, but sometimes if I put my heels just in, my toes pointed up, I drive into my heels, I might feel a little bit more. So let's see where you're at, test it out and see if it's good. But we will go into 3 sets of that superset. We're gonna go crunches for about 15 to 20. After that, glute bridges for about 15 to 20. Take a nice break. Let's go into 3 total sets of that. Now, I know it is another day and doesn't say to do any cardio, but if you're feeling good and feel like you could move, feel free. Go outside, enjoy life. The more you extend this long form cardio, the better it is for you. And the more you feel good, the better it is for you as well. All right, so thank you again for coming out to day 12. I'm really excited. We're almost done with 2 weeks. You're almost at 2 weeks. Who would have thought? And most people say, according to science, 14 days straight of something creates a habit and it becomes very habitual. And hopefully you pick something up from here and then it becomes part of your life and and that's it. That was the goal, right? But we got a lot more to go, so come on back and I'll see you soon. Guys, if you haven't, make sure you guys comment, let me know. Like up this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss a video because I'll have more how-tos to put out as well, not just this stuff. And I'm really excited. If there's anything that you want to know about, let me know, okay? I will start dabbling into talking about nutrition stuff a little bit, nothing crazy, but I'll give you resources that you can read and look at as well. But at the same time, I don't want to overload you guys with a bunch of information. I just want you guys to start working out and keep working out, all right? This is Pete from BeginnerHomeWorkouts.com. It's still a tongue twister for me. Thank you guys for coming out. See you guys later.